Look at this mechanism. When the gears align, the door opens. Making $1 million operates on the exact same logic. It's a deliberate machine. We're conditioned to think seven-figure success requires a lottery ticket, like you need pure luck, or inborn talent, or a sudden viral lightning strike. Strip all of that away, and you are left with something entirely ordinary. It is a predictable mathematical equation. When entrepreneurs hit a wall, the math itself isn't broken. They just never built the specific operational machine required to produce those numbers. Look at the formula. At $200, you need 5,000 buyers to hit $1 million. Watch the variable shift. Charge $1,000, volume drops to $1,000. Push the price to $4,000. Your target shrinks to 250 customers. The destination never changes. Because the math is this straightforward, beginners often draw the wrong conclusion. They look at these paths and assume the hardest step is creating the product to sell. This is what building in a vacuum looks like. You can spend months in isolation recording videos, designing websites, and editing slides for an online course, say, teaching graphic design. You finally launch your meticulously crafted product to the world, and you get absolutely zero sales. The course isn't bad. The price tag isn't wrong. The issue is that nobody was actively searching for that specific solution from that creator. They built the product first and tried to find an audience later. Smart businesses reverse this order. They test for demand before writing a single line of code or recording a single video. They look for active complaints online and verify that people are already spending money to solve the problem. If demand isn't there, you stop immediately. You cannot market your way out of a problem that the market genuinely does not care about solving. Let's check the scales. Rely on a $200 product and you play a volume game requiring relentless daily traffic, but raise the price to $4,000 and mechanics change. You need fewer customers, but must counterbalance that price with dense proof, like real results. There is a way to smooth out the volatility of chasing one-off sales, and that is by introducing a time-based multiplier, recurring revenue. Think about an online community teaching a useful skill for just $17 a month. If you scale that modest fee to 5,000 members, it reliably generates $1 million over a 12-month cycle. It builds predictable income. Yet across all these models, there is a severe bottleneck. The hardest part isn't scaling to 10,000 customers, it's acquiring the very first 100. At that stage, you have zero visibility and zero trust. The work is manual, slow, and involves directly answering questions and handling objections one by one. This is where most beginners abandon the machine. They expect the process to be easy, so they mistake the temporary friction of manual trust building for a flaw in the underlying math. This is the reality of execution. Abstract math only turns into revenue when you apply relentless, daily force. To keep this machine running, you have to lock in 3 operational constants. First, you must focus entirely on a real pain point that people are actively paying to fix right now. Ignore unproven trends and hobbies. Second, you have to deliver a measurable transformation. Customers do not pay for raw information, they pay for tangible outcomes. Third, you must build traffic every single day. If the continuous flow of attention stops, your lead generation engine starves and the sales dry up. Reaching $1 million lacks any real mystique. It is a highly repetitive loop. You show up, you solve problems, and you earn trust. Then you do it again. Look at the complete blueprint. Lasting wealth rarely comes from a single viral explosion. When you combine real pain, clear transformation, and steady traffic, the math takes over. The $1 million becomes the inevitable result of thousands of small, disciplined actions, executing a perfectly sound equation.